Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with Marvel Rivals, and we have a ton to break down. We have the Twitch Rivals fiasco that just dropped and everybody is going crazy over those tournaments. We have the latest new team that came out with Marvel Rivals. We have new cosmetics, we have brand new game modes, and we have some leaks that we got earlier on in the month that just corresponded with the latest game mode that we just got. So hopefully we can put it all in order and break it all down, and also the latest 6-issue comic that is coming out of Marvel Rivals that Marvel themselves are going to be releasing. And it seems like a lot is going on with Marvel Rivals. We're going to break it all down, and hopefully, you know, this makes sense when we put it all together. But look, I do ask, if you are new or a returning viewer, hit the like, hit the sub, get involved in the channel. Let me know in the comments how you're getting on in Marvel Rivals, and let me know what type of content you want to see from this channel. Marvel Rivals has been a little bit dry with leaks and news as late since season 1 dropped, so let me know what type of content you want on the channel. But look, let's get straight into the latest information that we have. Look, we have a look at the spring festival, and it looks absolutely insane to celebrate the Lunar New Year coming in from China. Hopefully I'm getting that right. But we have a free Star-Lord skin and cosmetics. We obviously have Shang-Chi, we do have Black Widow. There's not clear what type of characters we're going to get, but we get a great look at their cosmetics and how they're going to look in the game mode. Now, people are saying this game looks a little bit more like another game that was out. I never played it, I can't even remember it. We're not going to show you that because you've probably seen the trailer a million times on other channels, but we do get a great look at the characters. I think Star-Lord's is absolutely insane. I love Star-Lord's costume, and if that's the free costume we're going to get, I'm definitely rocking that when I'm using Star-Lord. But we'll break down a little bit more. Obviously, look, it's called Clash of the Dancing Lions. We'll have also the gallery card, which is Fortune and colors, Star-Lord's free costume, nameplate, and much more. And the spring festival begins on the 23rd of January, which is Thursday, and it's supposedly reported that it will be ending on February 14th. Now, all this information that we got, a brand new drop out of nowhere. People are super excited once again. But take a look from XOX Leaks on the 8th of January. Clashing Lions. These were the new skin teams, and we got a brand new game mode. So we have Hellfire Gala, we have the 60th wedding anniversary, and Gothic Recursion. This looks absolutely insane. Imagine if we got a brand new game mode each time. Like, you know, Marvel Rivals did say they want to look at what other companies are doing in this field. Obviously Fortnite, and making sure they have a balance between their players who are casual players and that competitive side in ranked play. Look, we all know ranked play can be really sweaty at times. It might be hard if you're playing as a solo or a duo, and they want to keep everybody interested and playing this game. So it looks absolutely sick. Also, we move on from Marvel Rival leaks. We do have the hood is now going to be a Vanguard. If you didn't know this in the previous videos that we had, obviously there's been leaks about the hood, Magneto's new ability being Doppelganger, and whether or not that will combine with the hood, if he's going to be a duelist or a Vanguard. But if we go off previous leaks, the likes of XOX leaks, take this for granted that it is going to be a Vanguard. The hood is going to be a Vanguard, and it will be absolutely sick when we see him come into the game. I cannot wait for new characters, the Thing, Johnny Storm. But look, we move on to a little bit more of a pressing matter, and it has got to do with Marvel Snap, Marvel Rivals, TikTok, and all that crazy fiasco that is going on. And I really hope this doesn't happen, but I gotta bring it to you because it is about Marvel Rivals. Obviously Marvel Snap, obviously with ByteDance, they have a connection with TikTok, and obviously all the stuff that's going on in the US about it being banned. There's questions going around if Marvel Rivals and NetEase might be in the same boat with the information that they be taking from obviously player base, anybody external, whoever has a login, any of those details. Hopefully this doesn't happen, because the US are trying to figure out something where they can maybe push back whatever the rule is or the law that is coming into place to keep TikTok around. But we don't know what's going to happen. But no, Marvel Snap did shut down. Marvel Rivals is still alive as of right now, so enjoy it while you can, or hopefully, you know, it doesn't happen at all and this is a big joke. But we move on again to my biggest news that I believe in, and I cannot wait for it, is that Marvel Rivals comic book spin out of the hit video game sensation is coming. So it's supposed to be dropping in April, and it's supposed to be a 6-shot. So you're going to get obviously number 1 to 6, and it's going to be more of a collector's item. But if you don't know any of the lore, or if you've been keeping up with some of the lore of your favorite characters in Marvel Rivals, they seem to be pulled from different universes and the multiverse, and there's a bit of a lore behind them. Obviously we have Season 0 that had its own backstory We do have season 1, Eternal Nightfall, that has its own story about the characters and who is involved. So it's only going to make sense to have a small spin-off from Marvel directly to give some context around the game. And I think this will be absolutely incredible to see how popular Marvel has just jumped back up once again with this game. All the eyes set on the new Captain America movie coming out. It's great to see a comic book. I'm a big collector of all Marvel, DC, any nerdy stuff that is out there, and I cannot wait to get my hands on those comics. So if you are a comic book collector, check that out. But we move on to some of the crazy stuff when it comes to Twitch Rivals. A lot has been said. So look at Ray has come out. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, and she says, has Twitch Rivals always been this scuffed? I'll be so excited to finally play in one, but the last minute rule changes and not listening to the community is another level of unprofessional and unorganized I've ever seen. And I'm going to play you a video of what she means by this, and there's context within this video more so than me sitting here for the next 20 minutes and breaking it down. Basically, the rules where you could have like a top grandmaster or an eternal level player in it. You're only supposed to have 2, then you're supposed to have 2 platinum and gold and so on. But basically what happened is that some teams were allowed to have all pros, other teams were not allowed to have all pros. And I'm going to link a video that covers all of this as well. It's a great video, so check it out. But let's get straight into that video.
There.
GM2.
Whoa. I think giving Tycoon a little too credit there.
Do we actually think we have a chance or no? Because like we could just just rank up that day. Like I liked playing against Myth's team last night.
Like they literally have a pro on every role. We have a pro on 2 roles. So you're saying we should
take more performance-enhancing drugs?
I'm gonna throw up. Like, which Twitch staff member do I need to talk to? Like, I don't understand how this happened.
No,
I waited 5 years to play in a Twitch rival just for this shit to happen? Like, this is insane!
Dude,
like, who playing this garbage?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Do you guys want to see the messages that I sent them?
Yes, I do want to see the messages. Be like,
I want to know if I would have railed them even harder, bro.
Whose idea was this? Like, I don't understand.
Dude, Ray, let Ray have the app, please. Ray will convey what I want to say to them in a perfect manner. I need to see what Ray will say.
I need to see the logic. Oh my god, I'm so triggered. I just don't understand it. Like, just say it's a pro tourney then at that point. Like, why even have people under Grandmaster?
So for context, basically what she's saying there is that there's all pros in there. So basically one above all players, I did say Eternal, but one above all players basically were stacked out against players who were just had 2 Grandmaster, 2 one above alls, and maybe 2 Diamond or 2 Plat. That's the way the whole tournament was supposed to be laid out. And it wasn't laid out for certain teams where they just had a bunch of pros, even from Overwatch, and just dominated the game. And it was just a sweat fest. As you can see here, for context, the upcoming Twitch Rivals had a 2-player limit for GM plus players, but they changed it to 4 just a week before the tournament. Now it's just a bunch of eternity sweats like us for over 300 hours stomping on streamers who are just there for fun. Basically, what that whole event was supposed to be about was streamers being able to get engaged, you know, bring other lower ranked players in, allow people GM and her to coach them into maybe understanding what the pro scene might be like. And it's probably to launch that kind of level of gaming in Marvel Rivals. But with Twitch, they just went out and said, oh, you can have 4 or 6 stacked pro players. Well, you got a streamer who obviously streams, they play the game a lot, but they're not professionals, and essentially they just get stomped on. It's not fun, it's not a good viewing experience. Obviously they feel shit. Some even had to drop out and allow other players to play because they were captains of that team, just to give certain players the freedom to play and a chance to win $1,500, which obviously that gets break down obviously between 6, not 15, but they would have got $1,500 between them. And players who probably needed it, or some people who probably needed that money or wanted to break in to the professional scene. As I said, I will link a video down in the description. Go check it out. It's a good 20-minute video that breaks down the whole fiasco between it. But I just thought to bring that Twitch of just have a lot of shit on their plate and they're not getting anything right, and it just brings a bad vibe to Marvel Rivals, which obviously is far and in between because Marvel Rivals has been a huge success. People love this game. So it would be nice to know if you do enter one of these tournaments, maybe you've ranked up and you've got, you know, all your gold players or platinum players and you want to go in to have some fun, that at least at some point it might be fair compared to going up against all pros and just having a completely pro tournament, which should be separate to the casual experience or even the streamer experience as well. But look, guys, let me know what you think of all of this information. I cannot believe all the info we just got out of nowhere, all the fiascos that is going on and the comic book that is coming out about Marvel Rivals. But look, that is all for me, and I will catch you on the next one.